Hey guys, let's go play outside, back and go for another art video. Just got back from church camp and I'm ready to roll. So, today's video is Dandy's World Twisted redesigns. As I was playing the game, I saw most of the Twisted designs and hardly any of them actually scared me except for like maybe Pebble and Dandy when they came up on sharp turns. Because they went quick. And they are pretty scary for what I'd say for them. Anyways, so I'm redesigning the rest of the Twisted so far because, like, either they're cool or they're just ugly. So, another thing was I was inspired by Muffin Thief's YouTube video series about her Twisted redesigns, and I like to say I actually like them enough to redesign my own Twisteds. So let's get on with the video, shall we? Here is Twisted Poppy. During a Dandy run, Poppy was completing an ichor machine, but as she finished the machine, she ended up lost. And as she wandered off, she noticed an ichor container, which she opened and revealed Roger, Twisted Roger, who looked down upon her, causing her bubbly body to mutate and her head to explode because of the radiation coming from Roger's eye. So she became this. Poppy is faster than usual, so be careful and make sure that you have a distance from her. And so for the design wise, like, I basically, like, thought of, like, some fan art, like I was getting references, and I saw some fan art that gave me inspiration to give her a giant, like, arm that looked kind of like Popeye the Sailor. And I used that as a reference to design Twisted Poppy. So the ichor from the head exploding or whatever, basically like infused all of these bubbles, like bubble clots, together to form a deformed arm and leg. Make her look like this. And I also added a giant bubble on her eye because it's also a mutation and it represents how she can only see from one eye. And I also drew her chasing Pebble and how strong she is compared and fast. Anyways, so let me know what you think of the designs when it gets done. Alright, so next design is Twisted Razzle and Dazzle, or R&D for short. During a late night, R&D got into a fight and or argument that caused them to split in two, and the ichor from the fight merged both together again, and they became one. They don't move much, however, they can dig underground and grab players, but instead of just like sending spikes towards them and like killing them that way, they grab the players and just drag them under, stunning them for 10 seconds as it slowly walks towards you. And yes, I did draw Razzle and Dazzle using the attack. And as for the design, I made it where the masks kind of chipped off from each other during the fight. And the chips from the mask form spikes on the side of the head. And the ribbon on the body turns into a mouth with sharp teeth instead of spikes. I gave it like bird legs, I guess, like whatever you call them. And yeah, I basically made it where it turns into basically a dragon, or a griffin, if you will. Next Twisted redesign is Twisted Flutter. So, she was wandering around the diner during a run. She accidentally flew too close to one of the ovens, burning her wings until she collapsed. She doesn't fly anymore, she runs. The ichor dripping down her body caused her to grow multiple spider legs and a thorax. Yeah, she's huge now. Not exactly a main, but she's rare enough to basically become this. Now, as for how the ichor works, in my opinion, and the rarities and stuff, so if it's a common like Poppy and Boxton or Shrimpo, it won't look as like insane or anything like psychotic. It'll just basically look kind of simple compared to the rest. But the rare ones look crazier. So, for example, Twisted Tegan is gonna look like John Doe from Forsaken on Roblox. And then, like, another example would be Flutter looking like this. And Gigi having, like, spider legs coming out of the head or whatever. Sorry. Anyways, so, I need to apologize for some. Sorry if I'm not speaking much in this video or am taking my time with words. It's just, like, I literally just got back from a trip and all that. So yeah, please bear with me. Anyway, so the design, I changed the eyes for each Twisted. So basically I gave her looking like insane eyes. And also I split the heart antennas into two, like basically breaking them up. And she is fast. She runs like Turbo from Wreck-It Ralph during that one final battle. But yeah, it's like that, but like very, very fast. Like, not as fast as Glisten or Tegan, but like in between those two. So basically normal Flutter speed, but maybe slightly faster. Last but not least, Twisted Sprout. After Cosmo became a Twisted, Sprout went into a state of depression until Dandy came in and invited Sprout to do a research run, when the elevator suddenly breaks, leaving him like this. So I basically based the design off of like this dragon, kinda like off a dream I had, where this like dragon looking thing looks down on me and then I'll wake up. But yeah, so I added more to that to make it like look better and all that. So I gave it a goofy looking face, had an ichor dripping down its mouth, and then I made it where its leg can shapeshift sometimes. And yeah, instead of having tendrils coming out of the ground, it has an ability that, since it's a main, the longer you survive on the floor, the more vines it will spawn into the ground surrounding the area until like everyone dies. Like, it's more like Razzle and Dazzle, like regular in the game, but like if you added Sprout instead of them, so if you like touch any of the vines, thorns will come out of those vines and stab the player, making them lose an HP. And like the longer you survive, the more vines it spawns, 3 per minute. So yeah, that's the last design of the video, and I can't wait to make more videos and get started on more work again. Next video will be either Danny's World Redesigns Part 2 or Danny's World OCs, but like in a video. Either way, I can't wait to make them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!